All right. Today we are going to be talking about HomeLife Learning, which is the curriculum arm of HomeLife Academy. And I'm super excited to share about this, all of our programs with you. I myself am the communications manager for HomeLife Learning. And so I get the pleasure every day of talking to folks like you who are interested in perhaps online courses or programming different curriculum for your student. So I'm really excited to talk about all of that with you. Thanks for the introduction, Jay. Just like he said, if you have any specific questions, you can pop those in the Q&A and I will grab them and make sure that I read through all of your questions before we close out today. But generally speaking, today we are going to be talking as kind of just a broad overview of what HomeLife Learning offers. So I am going to share my screen really quickly so that we can get started and go through all of the awesome stuff that we're going to talk about today. So first things first, really simple. You will want to probably know how to find more information about our program if you are interested in signing up and you would like your student to try out perhaps our online courses. So our website is actually separate from HomeLife Academy. Our website is www.homelifelearning.com, as you can see here on the screen. And on that website, you can see all of our course offerings, our course catalog, pricing. You can find a contact us form so that you can reach out to us. And you can also view like demo accounts of all of our programs in case you wanted to learn more. So note down this website. We also have a live chat, just like HomeLife Academy. So that's a great place to find the live chat is by visiting homelifelearning.com. So what does HomeLife Learning offer? Really simply, we have 3 arms of curriculum that we provide to our students. And so our number one, our most popular, what most of our students are enrolled in is our online programs. This is pre-formatted online courses that we provide, and we set up students with their, whether it's just one course or a full course load of 6 courses at a time for their whole school year. We can provide lots of different options that fit any family budget through our online programs. Second, we have our virtual We Teach program, and we'll cover just briefly how that's different from our online program. But generally speaking, it is connected to a live teacher, and versus a completely pre-recorded or pre-formatted, pre-written curriculum. It will have a connection to a live teacher. And so that's the primary difference there. It is a brand new program, and so it's kind of in our fledgling days. We are excited to get more and more courses available through that program, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. And then lastly, we have our campus-based tutorial called HomeLife Tutorial. And this is an in-person offering that we have, and it is local to West Tennessee. And so we will talk really briefly about that, but kind of like I said, the campus-based tutorial is local to Jackson, Tennessee. So I know that most of you are probably here to learn about our first 2 options. So we'll talk about that first. Okay, so the virtual We Teach program. At this point, we are still in development on the We Teach program. However, we do have an Algebra 1 course live. So if your student happens to be needing an Algebra 1 credit and you are looking for virtual courses where there is a real relationship with a live teacher, this might be a great option for you. We do have a demo video on our website of the Algebra 1 course with our fantastic instructor, Miss Brittany Knowlton, leading you through how she has structured the course. And so I encourage you to go to the We Teach page of our website. Link is on the screen right here. It's just homelifelearning.com/WeTeach. And you can see more information about the Algebra 1 course that we have. This program is priced per course. And so the Algebra 1 course that we have is $379 altogether. That's the pricing of that whole course. So it's not a monthly subscription like some of our other programs are. It's just individually priced. This is something that we're going to be continuing to grow over the next year and probably several years. We're going to continue adding on more and more courses, some that are not maybe a full year course. It'll just be unit studies perhaps. And so just keep checking back on updates on the We Teach program. We will certainly be posting about those on social media. So if you follow HomeLife social media, we will be sure to pump those out as we have more exciting announcements to provide to you there. But like I said, this is a great program. We're really excited about it. If you go see that Algebra 1 demo, you'll see how it allows for you to build a relationship with an instructor, but it is still able for the student to work at their own pace, to complete courses as quickly or as slowly as they need to. And so it's still able to be individualized exactly the way that your student wants to work and how they can be most successful, while still allowing for that relationship to be built with a teacher. We know how important it is for students to feel connected and feel like they have someone they can trust and that can explain things to them, especially with things like math. We know that that's an important part of a lot of people's experience. And so that's why we're so excited about the We Teach program. So like I said, just stay tuned as we work to develop more courses. Right now, Algebra 1 is available, and I encourage anyone who is needing an Algebra 1 credit to consider using the We Teach program for that. Second, since we covered the We Teach program, we'll briefly talk about the HomeLife tutorial. If you happen to be local to Jackson, Tennessee, and you are looking for an in-person option for your student, the HomeLife tutorial is excellent. I have been involved with HomeLife tutorial for 3 years now, and it's been a fantastic experience. Everyone who works with the tutorial is caring and very, very talented, very educated in their subject matter. And so the kids have a really great experience there. You have the benefit of all the children, all the students in the HomeLife tutorial coming from a homeschooled background. And so they have that in common while still providing them with an in-person friend group and just the ability to have those live discussions with other kids. So I definitely recommend it. I encourage you to look into it. We do have a link to the HomeLife tutorial website on our website if you go to the campus-based option, or you can go straight to their own separate website. Either way will get you to the same place. It's just homelifetutorial.com. So you can check out what they have available. We are connected, but since they run local to Jackson, Tennessee, they operate on a slightly more individualized basis. So I encourage you to explore their website more if you are local and you would like to get involved with the tutorial. All right, now it is time for my favorite part of the webinar, which is talking about our online programs. These are our most popular programs that we have with the HomeLife Learning programs. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit more about each of our options. I have these split out into 4 categories, but actually our 4th category, the My Assist and My Tutor programs, they are actually 3 separate programs, but we will talk about those here in a minute. The online programs are a subscription-based monthly program. So you can come at any time in the year, start online classes with us, and as long as your subscription is active, you can have access to up to 6 courses in some of these programs. So it's a wonderful way to knock out some of the textbooks and resources that you are maybe not so sure about. How should I teach this? Or if you just need a little bit of extra help, or if you're on the road a lot, or you have a reason that you need to be able to travel with your homeschooling resources, our programs help everything to be brought online. And so all you need is a device. You don't need any, books or materials or anything. All you need in order to be successful in online classes is the device that your student uses. So it's a fantastic solution, whether that be temporary or long-term for your student. We are happy to have all of our students with us. And we've been able to find some really excellent solutions and have had some fantastic success stories with our students. Taking this one by one, we do have the Bridge program. Now, the Bridge program is its own island. It's its own beast. The Bridge program is our only program that does not offer a full curriculum. We have math courses and reading courses available in the Bridge program. And what they provide is remedial or advanced courses for students that have learning gaps or are moving ahead and want some for example, gifted and talented or just advanced reading and math programming to go with their regular curriculum. Now, these courses come with a placement test. We set the student up, put them in a placement test for math or reading or both, if the student is signed up for both courses. And then based on the results of their placement test, they're placed into mini courses that cover the highlights, what is the new material in a school year that lasts about a quarter of a school year if you're working on like a 45-minute per day period. So the way that this works is each quarter of a program covers about 1 year of school, or sometimes over 2 quarter courses, it'll be a year of school. And so it's not unheard of for a student to come in 2 years below grade level in something like math, and through using the bridge program, they're able to catch up to being on grade level and having those foundational math skills rebuilt. This is a fantastic program, especially for students that have had a negative experience, that perhaps were getting left behind in their classes and were feeling maybe lost in their school situation prior to coming to HomeLife. And it is just a great way for a student to be able to be in classes that work at their ability level without being childish, without feeling like it's without feeling remedial. It takes the student as at their maturity level while working at their ability level, regardless of where it is. So these courses are designed for 6th grade and up. We are looking at incorporating a K through 5 option. And so this is where we would potentially have some really great programming available for younger kids in the bridge program. But right now it's really most appropriate for students in 6th grade and up. And it has ability levels from 3rd grade to 10th grade. So if your student is potentially in 6th grade and working on 3rd grade material, this would still be an appropriate program for them. But then younger than that, it's likely that they would benefit better from waiting until we have our K-5 programming. Next, we have a brand new program called iTeach, and iTeach is a program where we do offer a full curriculum. You can get all your core courses as well as electives in the iTeach program. This one is available for grades 6 through 12, and the iTeach program is unique in that we provide you with the curriculum and then we set you free, essentially. So we load in the courses that you request, and then it is simply as if you've purchased a textbook, you purchased a subscription to a textbook, but then there's no interaction necessarily that has to come back to us. So there's no grading in this one. There is, everything is based on a completion grade, and the student's welcome to skip around and work on whatever they are needing at that time. So the iTeach program is really great for students who maybe are using some books over here and are using the iTeach program for other things, because then the student is able to work on whatever they need to work on. If you have a book that really explains, for example, the quadratic formula very, very well, and so they don't need to complete that lesson in iTeach, that's fine. You don't have to. It will not force a child to go in a certain order. As long as they have access to the program, they'll be able to work on the content that they are working on. The iTeach program is in a learning management system called Edgenuity, and we'll talk more about that later. I will also note that the bridge is also in that same system. So we'll talk about that when we get to the student experience. But for right now, we'll talk a little bit more about the iTeach Bible program, which is this third bubble right here. The iTeach Bible program is published by a publisher called Alpha Omega. And so they create products such as Switched On Schoolhouse and Life Pack, if you're familiar with any of those homeschool curricula. This one is going to be also a full curriculum. Right now, this is our only option available for grades 3 through 5. And so the iTeach Bible program does go down to 3rd grade. And so if you have a student who's looking and is interested in taking online classes, or if that's the right fit for you and they are below 6th grade, the iTeach Bible program may be a really good option for you. Our iTeach Bible program is the only Bible-based option we have at this moment. All of our other programs are faith neutral, but they don't come from a specifically Christian perspective. There is no anti-Christian material in any of our programs, and we have removed all of the content that would be considered controversial or questionable in order to keep things neutral in all of our programs. But the I Teach Bible program will come from a specifically Christian perspective, and it will have Bible-based topics incorporated into the majority of the lessons that the student reads, regardless of subject. And so that's something to be aware of. If that's an important part of your homeschool experience, the I Teach Bible program would probably be a really great fit for you. Okay, and lastly, we have the My Assist and My Tutor programs. In previous years, if you've ever looked into our online classes, we have had the My Assist program before, but the My Assist Plus and My Tutor program are completely brand new. And so they will follow a similar structure. And so that's why I've grouped them together in the bubbles here. But My Assist is going to provide a different level of support for the student and the parent than the other programming. The content in the My Assist and My Tutor and My Assist Plus programs is actually the same courses as in the I Teach program, because they are in Edgenuity, the same learning management system. So the course content will be the same. However, the My Assist Plus, and My Tutor programs have one key feature that the I Teach program does not, and that is human graders. We provide all of the grading for any projects. There is a person that the student can email if they don't understand an assignment. There will be a real person reviewing every essay that is written, every lab report that is written in all three of these programs. And so that's really the main benefit of going with the My Assist program or any of the others over the I Teach, for example. The content they read, the videos that they watch will be the same. But if you would like the support and the more interactive nature of being able to reach out to someone and knowing that the grade that you see is not just a result of the student submitting any essay and maybe not putting forth their best effort, but the grade that you see is actually aligned with what an instructor has looked at and has reviewed and decided what grade the student has earned, then these programs here on the right, the My Assist and Up programs, are probably going to be the best fit for you. Again, this is available for grades 6 through 12, and I will tell you a little bit more about the specific differences between the three. The My Assist program is exactly what I said. It has customizable terms. You will be able to interact with an instructor. There is an instant messenger that the student can use for live tutoring if they want to chat with someone who can coach them on how to do a specific maybe math problem or something. But beyond that, there is less support than the other two programs. In the My Assist Plus program, you'll be supported by our program coach, Beth, and she will review your students' progress each week and reach out if there's ever any concerns. So you basically will be provided with a guidance counselor and someone who can make recommendations and help you to be sure that your student is being successful in the My Assist Plus program. This is someone who will be more of a parent support for you in the My Assist Plus program. So if you are just nervous, if this is your first time homeschooling, for example, and you are wanting a little bit of extra support and confidence that your student is being successful and is finishing courses on time and things like that, then the My Assist Plus program would probably be a really great fit for you. However, the program I'm most excited about this year is the My Tutor program. And with the My Tutor program, we are providing the support for the student. So as it is aptly named, because the My Tutor program comes with more teacher interaction, more tutor instruction from the people that are grading the material. And so with the My Tutor, we have weekly writing and math labs that are live video sessions where a student can bring an essay that they're working on or a math problem or project that they're working on and get group tutoring help, as well as there is a tutoring session available to the student, one tutoring session each week in the subject of their choice, with teacher referral. And so if they have contacted the teacher and the teacher agrees that a tutoring session is warranted, then the student will set up a tutoring session and they can have up to an hour each week included in their subscription as part of the My Tutor program. So that's a little bit about just a really quick overview of each of our 6 programs. And if there was anything about any of the programs that you had a question about, you are welcome to pop those in the Q&A. I would be happy to answer more of those after we talk a little bit more about the rest of this. All right, so if you are wanting to know more about what these courses actually look like when they're taking classes themselves, there is a way to access a demo student account. And I've taken a picture down here on the bottom left of the page. You can see on our website how you get to the link to the demo account. It's also, if you just type in homelifelearning.com/student-experience, it takes you to the same place. With that, you will be able to access a student account for both the I Teach Bible, which is this Ignitia up here in the top left corner, as well as Edgenuity, which is what the Bridge, I Teach, My Assist Plus, and My Tutor all use. And so that is where you can access that. If you go to our website, go to How It Works and Curriculum and Course Guides, then Student Experience will provide you with a link, a username, and a password for both of these systems so that you can see what it looks like for a student who's using the programs. You can click around in there, you can submit assignments, you can see how the grading works and everything like that. The only thing is no one will grade an essay. If you submit an essay as a demo student, no one's going to see it because it's assigned to a demo teacher. And so that's the only thing, but you can submit an essay and review the rubric and everything like that. All right, so now it's time for, I'm sure, the question on everyone's mind, which is how is the pricing for these programs? And so you can see briefly our monthly pricing here on the right-hand side of this screen. For more details about sibling discounts or annual discounts, if you pay for the whole year up front, you can go to our website at homelifelearning.com/costs, or you can go to the How It Works and What Will I Pay? And there are sibling discounts for I Teach and I Teach Bible. There is an annual discount, I believe, for several of our programs. And so that will all be detailed in the What Will I Pay program. If you recall, the We Teach program is priced per course. And right now we only have the Algebra 1 pricing. So you can access that information as well on our website. And if you are interested in HomeLife Tutorial, that pricing varies depending on what you sign up for. And so you will want to look at the pricing on the homelifetutorial.com section of the website if you are interested specifically in that. All right, well, that is pretty much all I have. And so if you, lastly, if you are liking what you see today and you do decide that you'd like to sign up, all you do is simply go to our website and you can go to homelifelearning.com/enroll, or you can just visit our website, the homepage, and we have an Enroll Now button that takes you to the same place. So either way, when you click that button, you will fill out similar information to what you filled out for HomeLife Academy. It'll be slightly less in-depth because we won't be doing anything like requesting transcripts or anything like that. But it will ask you for some information, which online program you're wanting to use, as well as the courses that you're wanting to use. Now, for this is not like what you would fill out in Apple Core if you're a HomeLife member. This is only the list of the courses you want to take online. And so you wouldn't put in things like if you're doing an art class at a co-op or if you're taking PE by going on runs outside. The only courses you would select in the enrollment process are those you're using online. And then to confirm your enrollment, you will just make your first monthly payment. And I should have noted earlier, you can change your programs at any time throughout the year. You can also change courses at any time throughout the year. And so there's no penalty on any of that. We are happy to accommodate anything if things change and you find that your student needs more support than you expected. We can easily shift them to a different program, and there is no penalty for that. You can simply sign them up for the other program. And we email you login information, and that is right now during our busiest season, it's taking us about a week to process those. But you can, like I said at the beginning, join us at any time. So later in the year, when we are having less of an influx of daily students arriving, we can generally get students turned around in 2 business days. All we have to do is get them set up and turn on their courses and make sure that everything matches correctly. And so that's why we do ask for a couple of business days to get that email out to you with your login credentials. But generally speaking, we're able to have kids up and running pretty quickly. And so that is now, that is all that I have for you. So I will pop over here into the Q&A and the chat to see. Okay, so I will, this Q&A about a current student who's waiting for login credentials, I will check into that and probably contact you directly after the webinar is over, since you have a question about your specific student. So look out for an email from me. Everything should be set to go. So I will confirm about that. And is iTeach available for international families? Absolutely. We have several international families in all of our programs. And so we definitely encourage you to reach out to your counselor, your academic counselor, if you're a HomeLife family. But there shouldn't be any reason why you wouldn't be able to use the iTeach Bible curriculum as an international family. We welcome you, and we would love to have you as part of our programs. I will wait just a couple minutes for any other questions. All right, it doesn't look like anyone has any other questions. So if that's all for today, then I encourage you to reach out to us if you have any more questions, if anything else comes to you over the coming days as you are gearing up to start your school year. I encourage you to visit our website, and we do have a live chat on our website. It is open from office hours, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central US time. And so I encourage you to reach out to us there. You stand a good chance of talking to me on the live chat, because I often am an agent on the live chat. And if you don't get me, you will definitely get one of our excellent live chat agents who can help you to get enrolled or answer any questions that you might still have about the programs themselves. And you can also always email me, Mary Lou at HomeLifeLearning.com, if you have any more specific questions. I should have put that on the presentation, but I'll put it in the chat just in case. Mary Lou at HomeLifeLearning.com. And you can also call HomeLife Academy, and they can transfer you through to leave us a message, and we will have someone get back to you. So that is all that I had for today. Thank you so much, Jay, for having me on. I enjoyed hosting this webinar. And folks, I hope you have a great school year. Thanks for joining us today. And I will see you over on the live chat. I hope to see some of you guys using our online courses maybe this year. Have a great day, have a good evening, and happy homeschooling.